Over the past 4 years of attending this school, I've realized that this generation sucks at dating. Although there are many people in relationships and many people are engaged, there are more people, I would say, at Baylor that are single rather than in relationships. And you might be thinking, well, maybe those people don't want to be in relationships. Well, I can tell you right now that you are very wrong. Today, I'm going to be discussing what the biggest issue is in our society, how it has affected the desire for romantic relationships, and how we can fix it. According to a 2017 study published in Personality and Social Psychology Bulletin, women are more likely to crave relationships and emotional intimacy than men. In various studies, around 60 to 70% of women report desiring serious relationships, whereas 45 to 55% of men have expressed wanting a romantic relationship. So what is the problem? Why do more women desire romance and love over men? There have been multiple studies that have shown that social media has had the largest impact on decreasing the desire for romantic relationships. Social media has undeniably transformed the way people approach romantic relationships. And while it has its benefits, such as facilitating connections and offering platforms for self-expression, it's also contributed to several challenges that can make it harder for people to build and maintain meaningful, lasting relationships. The largest problem that social media has brought to our generation is that it gives the illusion of multiple options. I actually just recently had a conversation with two of my guy friends who have never been in a relationship before, and one of them has been talking to a girl for, I'd say, over 6 months now. I was asking him why he hasn't asked her out yet, and long story short, I brought up the issue with boys and maybe girls being under the impression that there could be someone out there who's better for them. They don't want to commit because they are afraid that they might be committing to the wrong person, and they believe that they have multiple options. This is overall extremely disappointing and has been created due to social media and dating apps. Social media has also caused people to hyperfixate on appearance rather than personality. People, especially young people, are often more concerned with how they are perceived on social media than with the substance of their interactions in real life. This emphasis on physical appearance and social validation, likes, comments, follows, can lead to superficial dating where people focus more on looks than on values, interests, and emotional connection. This leads to frustration when individuals realize that their online persona doesn't necessarily translate into a meaningful and fulfilling relationship in the real world. Now that you know that social media has ruined the perception of romantic relationships by our generation, let's talk about how we can fix this. I'm not going to stand here and say delete all social media, because I too have social media and I will most likely continue to use it. But there are a few ways that we can all navigate this together. The first step would be to put your phone down. Realistically, there isn't anything that is interesting on your phone. Put your phone down and put yourself out there. Start socializing more with your coworkers, classmates, and even anyone in public. Put yourself out there and see where it takes you. Stop overanalyzing every little thing. This might be easier said than done, since I too am an anxious person, but stop thinking there could be someone out there that is better for me. If you like someone, take them on a date and ask them to be your girlfriend. Or if you don't like someone, stop leading them on. Not only are you wasting their time, but you're also wasting your time as well. Another personal one I would like to include is stop asking for people's Snapchats. That is seriously so embarrassing, and we are now at the age where you can ask for their number. No one wants to see a picture of your face followed with a caption potentially on the photo. Again, that is so weird to be doing at the age of 20, 21, however old you are. Lastly, date around. It is so fun to go on multiple dates with people and get to know various people if you are doing it in a respectful way. Creating relationships or romantic relationships is extremely beneficial for one's mental health or stability, and you learn not only about someone else, but you also learn more about yourself and how it is to love someone on a more intimate level. Social media has drastically altered the landscape of dating and romantic relationships, often complicating the process of finding genuine, lasting love. It encourages superficial connections, fosters unrealistic expectations, and creates emotional disconnection, all of which make it harder for people to develop real, meaningful relationships. In many cases, social media has shifted the focus away from authentic emotional intimacy and deep real-world connections toward short-term gratification, validation, and shallow interactions. If we want to reclaim the true essence of relationships, we need to take a step back from the pressures of social media, embrace vulnerability, and return to the foundational aspects of building real connections: communication, trust, and emotional depth. Thank you.